Hello everybody all over the world. Hello and welcome to HiGPS 225, the BrASS beast. The BrASS. BrASS. Did you get that joke? You get that joke? I hope that you guys are wearing a helmet today because I'm gonna tell you something in the replay later that is absolutely gonna blow your mind. I've said it before, but people don't fucking pay attention. Speaking of paying attention, no, you don't see it? Alright, well, if you don't see it, then go watch the previous episode, the intro, and then watch this one, and prepare to have your mind blown. Oh, yes. So, today is this episode, BrASS Beast. It's, we've done this before. Got a change in the gunmetal update. Basically, the only change that it got was that you get 20% damage resistance when the thing is spun up, so you have a bit more health, so let's see if we, I forgot to do the math. But when you're spun up, you basically have 360 health instead of 300, so you have additional 60 health. Effectively, like everything that hurts you is gonna hurt you for a little less, like fully charged body shot. It's only gonna, or a fully charged, fully charged headshot. Let's see, is only gonna hurt you for, wait, I did it wrong. Math alive, yes. It's gonna hit you for 360, I think. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here we have it, the BrASS Beast. Let's have a look at it. 20% damage bonus, 20% damage resistance, 50% slower spin-up time, and 60% slower movement speed while deployed. So in order to just compare real quick, we're gonna have a look at this one. Spin up, shoot, walk. All right. And then the BrASS Beast. There we go, and it does a bit more damage, but it's not really. But why not really? Because it says 20% more damage. Well, yeah, that's true, but you're basically, you're so slow that everybody's gonna run away from you. And the thing about heavies is that distance to your target is gonna depend on how much damage you're gonna do, right? The further they are away, the less damage you do. And this thing is so slow to spin up and when you move to start shooting, because there's a very fine balance tweak very deeply into the game that ties in with the heavy movement speed. And when you reduce that, having 20% additional damage doesn't matter because people are just gonna run away and you're gonna do less damage anyway. So you can't really follow up. It's all like speed for power kind of thing. Like if you ever watched Dragon Ball Z, of course, everybody has watched that. If you watch my show and you haven't, you should feel ashamed. Or Dragon Ball Super, even if that's the new stuff you kids are watching these days, I hope. Basically there, when they're in the Dragon Ball Z saga, when they're gonna fight Cell, it's like, oh, how are we gonna take this guy? He's so strong. And it's like, oh yeah, well, let's just power up, right? Just get really strong. But it's like, then they get really strong. Like Trunks gets really strong, but he gets really slow, and it's like, no, you can't be that slow. You're strong, but you're slow, so you won't be able to hit him. The other guy will just dodge, right? And he's like, fuck, Vegeta, father, you're so smart. Or something like that. And then they go Super Saiyan, they go Super Saiyan 2 anyway. It doesn't really matter. But the same thing applies here, is that you have more power, but you lack mobility, and mobility and power is a very fine line, and this thing comes out short because it's so fucking slow, right? So fucking slow. Right, but we're gonna try and take a look at it anyway because it's can be all right sometimes. Maybe if you pretend to be a sentry, which was a lot of the people today are gonna be pretending to be sentries. So with that, we're just gonna open the first replay here, or a demo rather, because we have some demo first user submitted ones. This weapon is very hard to get replays with because this weapon really sucks. So we're gonna have Scorley here. It's gonna be using the happy goggles. As you can see, he's gonna be pretending he's a sentry. All right. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Oh, beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Oh, beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. He's also playing with an Xbox controller. Not really. You get the idea. He's like a sentry, just hanging out, speeding things up a little bit, shooting, shooting, shooting. And you also have double resistances, you know. And then, oh, backstab, right. Like, BrASS is like the weapon for people that can't decide if they want to play a sentry or the heavy. It's like the mix in between. It's still pretty bad. So let's have a look number 2 here, where we try to not be as sentry. Kind of hard to figure out what kind of secondary works well with this, because the weapon doesn't really complement heavy style, because the heavy style is like a sentry but with movement. With this thing you have increased damage but less movement, but that just makes it less damage, even though the 20% and additional health doesn't help as long as you're not able to do what you're supposed to do, and that is to get the kills and take position. You're not able to get the kills or take the position because you basically move at the speed of smell, which isn't really that fast. I mean, how many times have you let a fart and like it takes a while before the room notices? It's a while, right? It's not instantly. I mean, you notice instantly because you know what to smell for, but this was, I don't know, no idea where we're going with this. But shotgun can work, can compensate a little bit to be a fat scout. Sandwich too. Panic attack, nope. Nothing goes well with the panic attack, ever. That's why we're putting it off for as long as we can. The jump shots, taking them out. Balloons and happy parties everywhere. Oh! And he shoots a bunch of stuff. The additional damage. It's not any more or less accurate, it's exactly the same, so there you go. And I can take a lot of damage. Oh, but you still die sometimes. So let's look a bit more mobile defense here. We're gonna watch someone else play. This is none other than I would give you the name. Eluressa. Eluressa, and it's using the reskin of my gun, which I made the high skin, as you can see here. Running the shotgun to great effect, killing the ultimate Saiyan. Oh, you see, it ties in. It ties in with my story. You see, it tied in. Not because people have those nicknames, but because I knew that. Where am I going with this? Nowhere. All right. So the surprise flank BrASS Beast Heavy that sometimes uses the shotgun and lags a lot. I mean, come on, look at this. It's like, the GPU is like, wait, hold on, wait, just a second here. I'm not ready. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Nice. You like this? I'm not doing anything. All right. So there we go. Demo decides to not turn around, killing a pyro. The ultimate Saiyan. Oh, if only you'd powered up as much as me. And then we have some more lagginess. Moving around here, just flanking and lagging. They'd never suspect us from the backside. Random crits too. Oh, Scrub Lords McGee don't stand a chance. Would this player do any better if he'd use the, regular minigun or Tomislav and be like, hey, yes, absolutely. In fact, every aspect of this would have been done better. In fact, because the effect of you taking less damage is only active when you've spun up the gun. It's not active if you haven't spun it up. So if you're about to burn to death, be sure to spin up your gun and maybe you'll survive. Demo with the base jumper, grabbing health. The enemy team isn't doing all too great. I mean, they're doing a great job of attacking the defenses one at a time, just in a timely fashion. They're like the people who goes to the grocery shop and just waits in line, doesn't cut it, carries over to this game, and it gets them killed. So you heard it here first. Sneak in line to get the thing. Nice one, GPS. Good one. Nailed it. Oh, the snipes! Dominating. Pyro is what? Random crits! Yay! Good for them. Alright, so we're gonna go up for the last one. It's actually the first replay ever. I actually haven't covered this game mode at all because I hate it. I think it's bad, and that is Man Up Mode! Yeah, the game mode that Valve has sunk time into developing and creating that nobody fucking cares about. Are you excited about Man Up Mode? No? Should you be? No, because it's why is this even, why? Power-ups to... The game isn't made for... Look how stupid this looks. Oh, he attached a guy, and they fought each other in the air like Dragon Ball. This is a very Dragon Ball team here, and this is also the Panic Police, by the way. Going up and just, and you can spin up in the air, stuff like that. Everything is balanced here because we got random crits and power-ups, and yeah. Going over here. Sniper. Yeah, get fucking shot on. And now we have a power-up that gives us even more health. Alright, so we're not even gonna... Oh, you tried to do something? How about you got fucked? How about that? Oh, a scout. How will we ever deal with this? We have a ton of health. Sentry! Not on my watch. Gets taken out. And we're not even... We're just gonna go up in here. Man, doesn't it look fun? Everybody's working together as a team and paying attention, and the map's really great. I mean, I for one think Thunder Mountain is like the best choice when it comes to creating like a map. You know, like Thunder Mountain is like so good. Yeah. Does BrASS Beast work here? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I played Man Up Mode a little bit, and I think you could use like, what's it called? Like the thing that makes everything like super accurate. So you basically become a sentry. You can do that, absolutely. All right, so now we're gonna do a bit of storytelling here. This is a story about the BrASS Beast crew, and this is gonna be none other than, who is this? It's a lot of heavies. It's Alexis. Alright, it's Alexis, this guy here. We have a lot of heavies. It's a heavy party. There's a lot of fat involved. Everybody's having a great time. Yeah, he's also a bird because we had Halloween, which I also don't like. Just having a bit of dance off, you know, before we start off. Alright, so I'm just holding up, just having a good time. There's maggots in the air. So just getting ready. Alright, gates are about to open. It is time to unleash the ultimate heavy rush of ultimate heavy rushes. Alright, here we go. So this is him going out, and we have, okay, one man down already, but this is me, by the way. We are 3 BrASS Beast heavies here. So much damage, but we lose one guy. And oh no, I go down as well, but Alexis stays alive. Never give up, never surrender, and the heavy rush is just coming on, and the medic finally decides to heal people. And fun fact, you move so slow you can't even keep up with the cart, so you have to position yourself in front of the cart in order to do anything. There's snipers, but oh, they are no match for the amount of bullets that come out our guns. Just scout up top. Just shooting and killing everything. Yeah, look at this, Alexis still alive, doing damage, taking a lot of hits. Cart's going forward, we have a brave pyro at the front. The BrASS Beast, the ultimate strategy of just piling onto the cart, just shooting everything. But oh no. Our hero has fallen. And this is where chapter 1 ends, alright? So this is chapter 1, it's over, the chapter 1. We'll get back to this later. So now let's watch someone be a sentry. And a very bad one at that. So this is none other than High Sentry. I think this is Scorley again. And he's going to show us how to be an absolute terrible sentry. Alright. So, meets a couple of pyros that don't know how to turn around. And he's just using the shotgun, just, you know, just for positioning purposes. Can do chip damage. And he shoots at them. I mean, does this look like a sentry to you, man? He's an engineer. Potato hat. Beep beep. Beep beep. The thing about sentries is that they notice everybody at 360 degrees, right? So that was pretty shit. Pretty shit. Anyway, let's go on. That was the users mid replays. We got a lot of good ones there. So let's take a look at my replay here. I've also decided to go with the badass Russian who eats steak and sometimes hit people with a pan. I'm not sure how if you recognize that trope before. But we're just gonna move on here. This is Turbine, one of the best capture the flag map. So we get a kill there, and we have a couple of medics with us. We have 2. So this is also on German headquarters. From time to time, I post in the Steam group where we go and pub together and we fill it. And it's great because playing with you guys is really awesome because all of you guys are good and none of you are bad. So I hope. So there we go. And I'm going to show you here pretty quickly what is the issue with this weapon. So the issue here is that I'm so slow. Alright, and I'm trying to shoot this demo. I can't shoot through walls because I'm not a hacker, but the demo is a class that is really good at shooting stuff he doesn't necessarily see, has a straight line of fire. I, however, am on fire and has a line of fire. And you can see he, like, even with the crits, he still stays alive, and, whoa! I did not even see that, but I'm gonna say that was planned, just as I did. We're gonna see that before. You see that again. Because, you know, here comes this, and, you know, there's a spy coming. Come on. And, of course, I knew that, so I knew how to bait the pyro, so he would launch me like this, and you know, all of us call him fire. Can't really hit this demo, because, you know, he's hiding behind this and doing a lot of damage. Here comes a spy going in for the backstab, but the pyro's like, nope, and I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I did. And then we notice the spy, and we kill him, because he's a bitch. Doesn't suck to be French. And then he just shoots stuff, and we're like, okay, whatever, we're gonna have to jump and kill him, and we do, because we have 2 medics, and we literally can't die. So for a quick escape, we have another buffalo steak here, and we retreat. Doing a bit of a spy checking here, and oh, this is great. You know what this is? This is a corridor. You know what goes well in the corridor? People can't really flank you. And now we have resistance upon resistance. Medics are good at alternating between them. And then, oh, was this crits? Yeah, we got crits because we capped, because that's fair. And we're just hanging out in this hallway, shooting, and this is fair, of course. Not sure if you noticed, but we have a medic with us, and the medic also has crits. So we're just, you know, people coming at us one at a time. This is fair. For me, we just take our Girardi. Doesn't matter, scouts having a fit. And we're just shooting, checking our baskets for spies, don't want to stand in the sticks. And there we go. Oh, another success here. Just the fairness of the map, I guess. Look at how fair this is. I mean, I'm basically a sentry. I'm a Russian tank. Soviets. And oh yeah, I need more bullets. We're just walking very slowly and around the corner and shooting. Oh no, a medic died. Oh well, that's crits. Shoot everybody. Oh. Well, you know, snipers are bullshit, you know. Sniper, absolute trash. So bad, like snipe. Ugh. I mean, who would even play that class? And do you remember earlier when I said like, the story is to be continued? Well, unless you're like some other guys' viewers who don't have the attention span of a goldfish. This is a bit of a recap. Let's see here. On the last episode of Alex's Adventures, he was put in the cart, but little did he know that there was bad guys up ahead, and they were red, and they tried to do stuff, and he was, you know, attacking, and he fought bravely, but sadly it wasn't enough because he had to retreat and then go forward again, and then he bravely suicided. And that was the end of that. But little did he know that the story continues on. This is episode 2. Alright, so, this is me, by the way. We're continuing here with our BrASS Beast adventure, or the Ass Adventures, as it also like to call the... we're not the Avenger, we're the Assengers. Ass-engers, that's what we are. And then we're just gonna keep on moving forward here. So, let's see here. Throwing a sandwich to the med, as we do. Just gonna do some damage, moving around on the side. Soldier gets taken out.
we're doing a lot of damage here. So the reason this works is that we have a lot of heavies and we have a lot of medics, and the other team does not have a lot of heavies, and that's why it works. This strategy really works if the enemy comes at you like one at a time. Look at this, we're just assing our way through. You could say it's even asinine. I mean, or whatever. Keep forgetting the soundboard. So we're just gonna push on forward. Getting stunned doesn't matter because we keep the resistance. I'm just pushing the cart. Snipers doesn't even matter. Crits Krieg. Oh, that's right. We okay. We're not invincible. All right. Remember, someone says in the chat that was astounding. Just bringing the ass punts. Just so much ass. All right. So we're now defending. We were attacking. So last round we continued the story, and this is a continuation of the story of the continuation of the story. So we use this to punch a scout, then we go around and we punch an engineer, and we punch the sentry, and then we try and punch this guy, but then we're gonna be super lame and just shoot him. And then our team has a couple of snipers that likes to shoot fat people, and we're gonna make the most devious escape of all time. Let's just run back to spawn. Just run back to spawn. Here we go. Refilling. Russians don't need pans, they just use hands. So we're using it once again, just for positional purposes, you know. Oh, there's some dudes here. Punch the sentry. Oh, don't want to get caught in there. Kill a guy, punch a guy, and we die. It works alright with a buffalo steak. In fact, anything does. So, since this weapon is kind of like a waste of our time, can we waste other people's time with it? Mainly Uber time, and the answer is yes. So I've been switching around on all different loadouts now, using the shotgun for positional purposes, like you shoot and you position yourself. Oh, there's a heavy. Who's that? It's him, I think. Yeah, they only have a heavy. And then, ha! We kill the heavy, and oh, well, you're Ubered. How about you spend all of it on me, huh? How about that? How about that? Blah, 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 blah. Oh. And then this other heavy comes in and finishes the job.
Easy operation. Easy. Get it on. What?
Very easy, just so easy. Did I mention it was easy? So how does this fare against buildings? Because you do more damage to buildings. Buildings normally doesn't move. Last time I checked, they can't. So now we're on attack again. We're on bad water, and we're gonna be moving forward here. And sentry versus sentry. All right, so we're in the window. Sentry actually can't shoot us because it hits this little spot here. So it's a little trick you can do. If the sentry is here, you can position yourself so it tries to shoot you. But it can't hit, so we actually don't take any damage. And you can see our bullets are actually hacking through the ground there. And the thing about sentries is that if you just keep shooting at them, they will fall eventually, especially if the guy's running the jag, because its effective repair rate is actually a lot lower. So it works pretty well with that, and you can just stand in the window here and just shoot stuff and take a lot of their, like, you're not necessarily killing stuff, but you're bothering them and you're taking fire away from your team. Which works, and then you have to spin it up, and here's a good position. Anytime you can make the opponents come to you instead of running away, that's when the BrASS Beast is actually okay. Like, that's the only time it's okay, actually, when your opponents are coming at you and they don't have a choice in the matter, like covering the cart. They have to get on the cart to stop it or shoot the people that's there. A lot of classes will get in close. That's when you shoot them. But the next replay, I hope you guys play soldier. Like, put on helmets. Because this shit's, I talked about this before. This is the first time I've actually been able to catch it on camera. All right, this is the first time. Because I've said this before. I've said this for a long time. I'm not even gonna say what it is, but you will see. It's gonna blow your mind, and it's gonna make some people go like, "Damn, new meta confirmed!" Haha, yeah, I'm hyping it up a lot to only lead to disappointment. So we're on Borneo. We're gonna defend. We're punching the air, or mosquitoes, because there's a lot of flies here. We have a chocolate too that we throw to a spy bitch, like steals it. Of course, not like spies. Gates are about to open. And we're gonna try and defend here, and this is what I mean when you just shoot and they come at you. So we're just hanging back here. I'm just trying the Lucas bar because, you know, additional health. If we didn't have the medic, it doesn't really matter. There's a sniper down there, and shoot. And looking around, we have Uber. And looking around. And what? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see what I did? Did you watch again? Illuminati. What do you think that was? All right, so here we are. There's the guy. Now, why did I do that, do you think? Why is that? It's because it helps you avoid headshots. Getting headshot. It works with many classes, especially heavy and sniper really works with if you don't want to get headshotted. So let's take a look here. So this is, I think it's this guy. This sniper right here. Yeah, this is the guy. He is going to try and shoot me, right? So, going to go around the corner. Oh, second. And this is the second time around. I already see him shoot, and I've played sniper on a lot, so I know the fucking timings of when he's going to shoot. Right, so take a look at this. Wait, hold on, you can't actually see my model. Fuck, alright, we're gonna rewind it. I'm really building this up. I'm really building this up. But it'll be worth it, trust me. Alright. Okay, so here he is. Tries to shoot. Misses. Alright. Comes the second shot. He's taking aim. So take a look at it in real time. If you look up as a heavy, your head kind of turns like this, right? So if you have high enough sensitivity, you can pull this off. If you know the sniper time, he's like, nope. And then he goes to battle as spy. You can do that with snipers and other classes as well. Just look up and turn. Really helps if your class is reloading something. Your hands or head will actually block it. So that is just some badass stuff you can do. Yeah. Ripperino. All right. So what I mentioned earlier was that it's good when other people are coming towards you, right? So playing on a 5 CP map with this gun is a fucking pain in the ass. It really sucks, but using with the gloves urgently, you can compensate, kind of. I mean, you don't take as much damage when you're spun up as if you didn't. But we're gonna try and push the point here, and it's really hard, and you really gotta play really differently. So we go in with an Uber, and we go flying, and just shooting people all around. Throwing sandwiches, retreating, people are dying, another Uber. Really wasted on me, but we take out the sentry, and we're slowly but surely working our way through here. And we're about to get on the point, but going really slow because we're fat, Russian, and extra slow. All right. So we're about to get on the point, so here we go, on the point. Turning around. And the spy stabs the medic, and you can see when people are hurling themselves at the point, it's great to be this, because we're basically just a tank. Also helps to have a mini sentry. But yeah, that's another great way of doing it, like standing in a corner with this thing spun up on a point. Yeah, clap your hands. And also high five, yeah. Nice. Nice. So with this weapon, given the fact that you have given the fact that you have additional damage resistance, how fast can you die? The answer is still pretty fucking quick. The length of average male before intercourse to orgasm period was that replay. Yes. So what else can we do? We have a lot of health. How about we be a meat shield? How about that? We can be that. Sure. So this is on Barn Blitz. Engineer here has been harassed, feeling very sad. We're just putting, you know, feelings into this guy who's probably like, oh, I'm just gonna rebuild. I'm like, oh, you should. Oh, you got destroyed. All right, well, I'll be your sentry. I'll be your stand-in sentry in the meantime. Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep. And he's just gonna rebuild the sentry. Staying with the dispenser. Everything is nice, and we're just occupying the space here. Even just being sure that we have presence here. Really hoping that a spy doesn't come and stab us, but it hasn't happened so far. And there we go. Look at this. Sentry behind the fat man that has damage resistance, right? So that this allows the gun to complete, and it's now going to start shooting, and then we run out of bullets, and the gun gets fucked with the maneuver, and our plan failed. And then we die. We died. We died. There is rarely this weapon is good, and that is because the enemy sabotages it for themselves. So let's take a look and see how that happens. So we're here on Barn Blitz last, the point that is absolutely impossible to push if both teams are even in skill. If the defenders are absolutely terrible, then maybe, just maybe, can a good of a team, really good players take it. So we're just standing here being a sentry, shooting at people who are Ubered because we're just hoping that it flashes. And then we get launched on top of a heavy, doing a lot of damage right now. Man, if that could happen like every time we spun up the gun and then enemy pyro just air blasts us into the enemy, that'd be great. Then this would be the best weapon in existence. It would be so great. So, feeling cocky, we decide to jump in between 3 stickies and the demo that's in control of the stickies, and then we fucking die. Again. So moving on, this is going to be the last replay. This is just showcasing how much damage you can take. I mean, it's a replay, so you don't actually see how much health we're losing, but you can just listen to the mangled replay editor, which is bugged. But here we go. All right, so this is the defense, the last defense. The cart is moving forward. We're spy checking with bullets. And help our team. Yes. One thing that's good about this is that the slower movement speed and being really fat is easier for medics to actually hit you with the crossbow. I'm not personally too a fan of the crossbow because I tend to move to not get shot, and when you move to not get shot, you're also not going to get shot by the arrows that heal you. So that's also going to be a thing, especially when a medic spends excessive amount of time trying to hit you instead of just healing you with the other gun. So crits have been popped, and just kind of hanging out. Spy there, yep, gets lit on fire. We'll help take care of that. Just looking around for a spy. There's a sniper guy here down here who's acting a lot like a spy. Doesn't really help. There we go. Good, just hanging out. La 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 la. Just hanging out still. That's the dispenser. Shooting. Alright. When you're near a dispenser, you can just shoot. Alright, let's go. Oh, Ubered. Oh, but they Ubered at the same time? Oh, shit. Well, oh, he's flashing? Oh, that means my Uber's gonna end later than his. Kill him. Pyro, fuck you. Alright. Oh! Look at this. No. Fuck, he died trying to pop an Uber to protect the sentry. That's dedication from that medic. And they would just keep shooting. Sentry, get out of here. You want to fly? Here you go. Taking right out of the sky. So much damage. People coming at us one at a time. Makes it easy for us when this happens. Oh. Well, we can still die. So that was the ass beast. I mean, the brass beast. Does it have issues? Hell yes. I mean, The biggest problem with this is that it's doing like the whole power for movement in a game that relies a lot of movement, so you hardly ever see anyone use the BrASS beast in a serious manner. Like, either they're trying it out because they don't know better, or they just want to play it because playing with bad things are fun sometimes, I guess. So this one falls still under the bad category. I don't think you could add enough damage resistance to make this weapon good, because the main issue is that you move so slow, and because you're moving slow, the effective damage you do is actually way less than 20% because of the distance, because the enemies will always run away from you, right? So it's only good when people are coming at you, and then having 20% additional damage resistance is not that much when you're getting focused. So I think like a different approach to this weapon would be good if they either made it so you walk the same speed, but you can't move while you shoot. Could be something. Or just removed in addition to removing the spin up time. Because it's bad, like the Natasha is bad. It's bad in the same way that it takes way too long to spin up, and by the time you spun up, you've potentially lost a lot of potential damage you could have been doing using other miniguns, such as the regular minigun or the Tomislav are like good examples. Like the only two miniguns that you should really use is like the Tomislav or the regular minigun. Like the others, like Huling Heater, maybe if you're on the cart and your spy doesn't know how to jump, then maybe. Other than that, it's pretty bad. I mean, it's pretty ass. It's in the name. Yes. So with that, hope you guys learned something. Especially a trick where you just look up, and if you're spun up, you look up and turn. You can do this with different classes, snipers and soldiers and medics and stuff like that as well. And it's faster than retreating, so definitely a little trick you can do there. For next week, it's going to be a pyro episode. It's going to be fun. We're going to do the scorch shot, because the scorch shot was changed in the gunmetal update, and that's like what we're going through now. So they reduced the penalty, increased knockback on burning targets, and they increased stuff, and they always gave mini crits. So it's a bit better than it used to be. Should be better. It also has a slightly larger blast radius, so more people will be caught in the flames. So have fun with a long-range air blast. Other than that, the raffle should be up, so I'm posting it now in the stream. And also, it's going to be in the description below. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for submitting the replays, and thank you guys for submitting really cool thumbnails. I always get a lot, but I can only choose one, so I choose the best one. So keep at it. You guys are getting great, and also I look forward to playing with you guys on pubs whenever I have the time to do that. I will post it in the Steam group, and maybe we will try and figure out something there. Would be cool to have like a source TV of a map on our session with just us, and see how we play, like how we stack up against other pubs, because I think we're just fucking owning it, right? Because everybody's good, like everybody knows what they're doing. So if you want to have a good pub experience, come join us before the server fills, because everybody like knows what they're doing, and we really have fun sometimes. Maybe some videos of that too. Who knows? Next week, scorch shot, yeah.